Hey guys, All in Crypto here, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another YouTube video. Today, we're going to be talking about something big coming to Cardano, and it's a wallet. And you're going to be wondering, why is a wallet such a big deal? And I'm going to tell you in this video. It's my belief that if the cryptocurrency market is to achieve mass adoption, it needs to be easy to use. And there's a wallet that is coming out on Cardano soon. We're going to find out roughly when that's going to be. I think it's going to be a matter of weeks. That essentially is going to change the game for Cardano, but not just Cardano, potentially other ecosystems, and maybe allow interoperability between them in a simple, easy to use fashion. Now, the wallet that I'm talking about is Lace. You know, as somebody who uses most ecosystems, everything from AVAX to Polkadot to Algorand to even Solana, I've dabbled in most ecosystems and set up wallets and interacted with dApps. And I have to admit that some of the ecosystems don't make that the easiest thing to do. Even in the likes of Ethereum's EVM MetaMask, if you try and get somebody who isn't familiar with crypto to set that up for the first time, it can be quite challenging, and then it can be quite challenging to use. So there needs to be something that closes this gap and makes things a lot easier to access, like dApps, like staking, like choosing staking. You also need security to be a big factor, and actually Lace covers pretty much all of these bases. And the fact that it's built on top of Cardano is amazing, or built by sort of IOG, and I think it was funded by the Catalyst program, which is kind of Cardano's self VC mechanism, if you will. It's not really a VC, it's like a funding round. We really need to do a video on Catalyst and how that works. I think it's a massive part of Cardano that's overlooked. But without further ado, guys, let's get into Lace Wallet and why it's a big deal. I'm going to start off by giving you an overview. This was from a recent update. I think this came out on the 2nd of March, which was about 8 days ago, talking about when Lace was going to be released. We're then actually going to go over and look at the wallet itself. We're going to look at some of the features that Lace will have, like dApp integration, where you'll be able to interact, take out a loan. You'll be able to interact with dApps. It also accounts for NFTs. It's a really one-stop shop for everything that a wallet should be. And again, the fact that this is coming to Cardano, I think, is another huge win. We know what's going on with the price right now, guys, for ADA and other cryptocurrencies out there. We're in a very hard macro environment, and the price is 100% not correlated to what these projects are actually doing. Okay, so if you look at the bear market and you look at on-chain metrics, they've gone up and to the right, and if you look at the price, they've gone down and to the right, not the left. That would be going back in time for that to happen. So there's a huge, and I just want to say this isn't a price video, but it's absolutely my belief that this industry not only survives but thrives. I think we're going through almost like a birthing canal at the moment as an industry, and we will get out the other side of it. And I've never been as bullish on the crypto space as I am currently today. I really do believe, even stronglier than I did in 2018, 2019, when I was going through that bear market, where this space is going and what it's going to become. But without me rambling on, guys, let's go ahead and play the first clip. We've got a number of clips to get into, and hopefully by the end of this, you guys should be excited about Lace and what it's going to do for Cardano and maybe other ecosystems.
So the most exciting part of this update is essentially that the mainnet release is up and coming. The Lace team is working very hard on creating the latest release, which will be going to mainnet in the coming weeks. We've been particularly working very hard on the design and on the security of the Lace application. So as many of you know, we've been talking to over 100 users of the Lace platform to refine our user flows and to make it as seamless as possible. And I think we can proudly say that the results are there. We've worked very hard on the transaction workflow, most notably the transaction bundle. The transaction bundle workflow is extremely user-friendly, and we're very pleased with the feedback that the community has given on this specific feature. Other notable features are obviously the NFT gallery, in which you can view your NFT and all the information that is associated with it, and our delegation center, so the place where you can find out all the information about stake pools, about what they're doing, about their background, and obviously the ability to delegate to them. We've been tirelessly in contact with the community because we do believe that a user-centric design of a Lace wallet will help the Web3 world grow and benefit from easy interactions, but also adoption beyond Cardano.
I absolutely agree. This is something, again, it's just a wallet, but I'm very excited about it. Lace is your portal to a new world of digital experiences. Lace is your trusted companion as you navigate Web3. Lace unlocks the power of your imagination. With Lace, the opportunities are endless. And there's a number of things. So far, if we look at Lace, and I'll run you through it very quickly, we'll do a quick tour of it. It doesn't have like DApp interaction, and it's really almost trying to bring, if you think about like the Apple App Store or the Google App Store, it's trying to do that in this wallet, right? It's trying to give you those apps with a comprehensive view of what they are, and also a rating system to them. There's also things like digital identity that could be built into this. It's something that I'm very, very excited about. Cardano, crypto generally, is in this very early stage of things. It's still largely being built, okay? We're a while off mass adoption. I think regulations are going to help that, for better or for worse, from a sort of libertarian point of view. But Lace is a very, very exciting project. So I'm going to help you guys to kind of understand why this is. We've got another clip from Charles, and then we've got two other clips from Charles. One is him talking about Mithril, which is a protocol or a paper that we are very excited about. We did a full video on it. It was warmly received from the community. And then we'll hear him talk about sort of dApps actually going beyond Cardano and Lace being able to sort of bring all the other ecosystems within the Cardano ecosystem and kind of, allow them all to be accessed in the same place. Next clip.
All right, y'all ready?
It's really a portal to connect many different concepts together in a way that epitomizes where we think cryptocurrencies need to go for the mainstream.
It's your Web3 companion, if you wish. We're on a trajectory that is huge and is intended to really change the way that people think and work with wallets.
When it comes to purchasing NFTs, going into the metaverse, sending and receiving tokens, the possibilities are endless.
It became very apparent to us that somebody needed to do the job, the very difficult commercial job of stitching these things together to create a portal to unlock your imagination.
And that's kind of an introduction to Lace, but of course Lace is a wallet. We will go through it. I just want to get through these clips, and then we're going to take a look around Lace. Remember, mainnet is literally weeks away, so this is a big deal, guys. Let's hear Charles talk about Mithril, which essentially will allow the kind of full security for this light wallet as a kind of node would have, something like Daedalus as it currently is, through these Mithril kind of snapshots or proofs. Mithril is a concept that I'm very excited about. There's loads. Hydra, Marlowe, the papers, and we'll listen to Charles Hoskinson talk about just how many other projects have actually built blockchains on some of the papers that were just, one out of, I think, 100 and something papers that were released for Cardano. It really is a very impressive academic piece of work that's now hopefully transitioning into a practical one. It's very early days for Cardano, but I think it's going to be an exciting journey for all of us.
So we have great technology called Mithril. Whole blockchains are being built to try to replicate one paper of the 140 of Cardano's. So when you look at things like Mina protocol, you look at things like Cello, they write all this cryptography, they talk about a constant size blockchain, heavyweight snarks, all these things. You get that with Mithril. You get full node security with a light wallet. The stake pool operators can construct these Mithril certificates. They go along with the transactions, and when you validate, it's the same level of security than if you had a full node. But do you have a full node? No! It's a browser wallet. It works on your phone. How about that? Isn't that cool? And that's what's so cool about innovation. When you do things right and you build on granite and you walk your way up the ladder, then you live in a world where you get a lot of amazing stuff downstream. Mithril is really hard to do on a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. It's really easy to do on a cryptocurrency like Cardano.
Anyway, that's enough about Mithril. But basically, it means that this wallet will be as with a deadless wallet, you're kind of downloading the node, right? And the history of the blockchain. Mithril will give you that through a proof, basically, which makes it ultra secure. You know, Lace is a very, very well thought out project that I'm nothing short of excited for. Let's listen to the last little bit, and then we'll have a quick look through the wallet, and then I'll love and leave you to your Fridays.
This really ties Cardano together and IO together. And it's also going to be multi-coin. So it'll have Cardano. In the future, we'll support other tokens as well, above and beyond just the native assets of Cardano. Because Ethereum has dApps, others have dApps, so we can bring everybody together into one family, improve the liquidity there. And then this is also going to have an identity center inside of it. So anybody use Atala Prism? You know about Atala Prism? We keep talking about the millions of people that use Atala Prism. Well, wouldn't it be cool to have a way to marry identity and value together and manage it with the same interface? So suddenly it can be your passwords, suddenly it can be access control, suddenly it can be compliance and regulation. The future we're moving towards with Lace is if you want to create a Coinbase account, you just click one button if you have a DID, and it's pre-created and you're already gone through compliance. No friction in commerce as you move between one experience to another experience to another experience. Multiple DIDs for multiple things. Your alias for gaming, nobody knows who you are. The thing you use for regulated activities, the thing you use with your doctor, the thing you use with your family, different personas, different profiles. That's the other cool part about marrying these two things together, is that once they fit together, it's like peanut butter and jelly. You never go back. That's identity. And that's coming here. But do we just get to use it with Lace? No! The dApp developers, the NFT makers, all of these other people, they get to use it too. Because every Lace customer, every person using this framework is going to expose and provide that to the dApps that they choose to interact with. So it means you as a dApp developer getting a much richer interaction with the people that you work with.
We'll leave that there. I don't want to take too much of your time, but hopefully you guys are getting excited for this. Again, coming out in a matter of weeks. Let's take a little look through it. This is as it currently stands, so there's no kind of dApp dashboard, if you will. But we'll take a quick walk through. So you can see here, this is how it's going to look. You'll have your token balance. You will then, you can take a look at your NFTs by coming and clicking over here. Here's your NFT gallery. You can click them and get more information on them. This is quite similar. Ready for the next task. Let's participate in the network to receive rewards. Here's the staking tab. Explore stake pools. So you can choose any of these stake pools. Learn more about the stake pools, so there'll be a write-up on each of them. I am looking to do a lot more with my Cardano stake pool soon. I'm just looking to onboard somebody who can deal with the media side of things because I'm very busy. You know, I can deal with the costs and the sort of running of it. But I really am looking for somebody to help me from a media standpoint. And we've got loads of really interesting things coming to reward delegators, which we'll be looking to, and stay tuned for that, implement moving forwards and really establish ourselves. We've been coasting as a stake pool, as a top Cardano stake pool. There's no reason for me not to be. You also have ready for the next task transactions. You can send things. This is the transaction tab. Receive, review your transactions in detail, send, so on and so forth. And this is cool because you've got things like ADA handles and stuff that make this all pretty easy. You can bundle things together, which you can't really do. And you can send them all in one transaction, which you can't really do on most of the blockchains, or it costs a lot of money to do that. Several different addresses and several different assets, but one transaction fee. That's pretty damn amazing. Hooray, you're done. Confirm. All done. And this is essentially what you're looking at, guys. So it's going to be super, super interesting. This is before we have things like dApps added, identity. You know, and if you think about identity, which Charles touched on, it's going to have to be onboarded. If you think about DeFi, there's going to have to be a way for, certainly in the US, and they're already pushing for this in the UK and places like Europe, they're going to want an identity that's going to be, that's going to allow them to track you in making money, basically, because they want their cut in regards to tax. That's all I've got for you in this video, guys. This is a big, big deal that I think is largely underlooked. Coming in a matter of weeks, and we'll do a full update on how to use Lace and sort of get acquainted with it when the time is right. All I've got for you guys, have a fantastic Friday, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.